Let's have a recap. Let's take a look at how we can eliminate all costs. So we did see in a manufacturing setup, the key cost inputs are raw material cost, the labor cost, energy cost, and machine cost. So how do we eliminate the raw material cost? We saw that raw material is typically the finished product of a previous process. A hammer requires steel, and steel in turn comes from iron ore. The primary raw materials are typically from a farm or a mine. When we make the primary raw material cost free, then all the subsequent processes do not incur a raw material cost. So, strictly speaking, raw material is not an input cost. It is the finished product of another process, and we make that process free first. And this is how we eliminate raw material cost. Eliminating labor cost. We saw that our computing capacity has been significantly increasing in an exponential manner over many years. We also saw that sensor costs have been dropping significantly, and all of these aspects, when they line up, will make manufacturing labor free over the next couple of decades. The third cost element obviously is the cost of energy. So let's look at how energy is made. We will take a look at solar panel. To make energy, the raw material is already cost free because it's sunlight or wind in a wind farm. The unit is fully automated. The sunlight hits the solar panel and the solar panel generates electricity. There is no labor required. And of course, you don't need energy to operate a solar panel. The solar panel generates the energy. However, we need to keep in mind that the solar panel is going to cost us money. So the machine cost still remains. Which brings us to the fourth cost element, cost of machines. We did see the machines are made up of metal and or synthetics. We also saw that we need machines to make machines. Now this is a typical chicken and egg scenario, and we address this problem in a very simple way. We borrow the first machine and we make a second machine, we replicate it, and we return the first machine back. The analogy that we used is we take a 3D printer, we make a 3D printer out of it, and we return the first 3D printer back. Now we have our own machine that can make other machines. And those are the 4 simple steps that we need to implement to make everything free for everyone. If that sounds really simple, it is, and it isn't as well. The underlying principle is that simple. The implementation may be slightly more complex. So let's take a deeper dive into this concept and see how we can make this happen.